Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ajwa and I hope this video finds you well. If you are new to this place, please consider subscribing, and to all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support and welcome back. I know it's been a minute. I've not uploaded in like 8 or 9 days. I had to go to the village for my father's burial and final funeral rites with the entire family, and I couldn't just upload anything. I was quite busy, and in the course of the period I think I drank something, or I ate some food, or I bathed with some water, and I broke out. I woke up one day, my whole face was like swollen, it was hurting. I'm trying to manage it as of now, so if you see this face, just bear with me. I think it's going to be like this for a couple of weeks until I try to let everything down, but I think maybe some allergic reaction or something, and my whole entire face didn't take it so well. However, these earrings, aren't they beautiful, aren't they gorgeous? This one is from a Ghanaian jeweler. I chanced upon her on TikTok and I had to just DM her. I was like, you know what, I need some of your pieces. I bought some few pieces and she actually gave me some other few pieces, so I'll link her website. I think she ships worldwide too. I'll link her website and I'll just let you know which ones I wear. Whenever I upload a video and I'm wearing them, I'll let you know. But if you're interested in an earring sort of collection, I have quite a number of earrings, and people sort of compliment me on my earrings, so why not? I can do a video on that. If you want to see a video like that, let me know in the comment section and I'll gladly do that video for you. However, today is super exciting for me because I have Taskeen Caramel Cascade, finally a Bianco Latte dupe from a Middle Eastern house. I've not tried any Bianco Latte dupe from any other house, but I guess had a feeling in me that a Middle Eastern house was going to do a phenomenal job. And trust me, Taskeen Caramel Cascade has answered that prayer for me. Honestly, I have a decant from Saint Plate. I bought this decant of Bianco Latte a couple of months ago, and I've been holding on, dearly to it to compare it to a Middle Eastern Bianco Latte. And finally, I have this one, and how exciting! So let me tell you all about it. So the notes in the Bianco Latte and this one are quite different, just some few changes here and there. They don't have like a whole lot of no structure, but the actual Bianco Latte has caramel at the top, it has coumarin and then honey at the middle, and then vanilla and white mask at the base, whilst this one has caramel and milk at the top. I think it has an additional note of milk which is missing from the OG Bianco Latte. It has tonka bean and honey in the middle, and then vanilla and then white mask. So it has tonka bean and honey which is missing from the OG Bianco Latte. And trust me, if there's a one-to-one dupe, it's going to be these two Bianco Latte, Taskeen Caramel Cascade. Beautiful. Upon when you open this one, you are met with that very sweet caramel. Like it seemed like a slightly salted caramel. It gives me a slightly salted caramel sort of vibes. That is how I find in these two. The caramel in this one, it is very beautiful. It doesn't come across as like a burnt or touched caramel sort of vibes. It is like a straight up caramel, that caramel that you can top up your ice cream with. It gives me that. And then that milk really, although this one doesn't have the note of milk, you still get that lactonic sort of vibe in it, and that is the same thing you get in this one. This one actually has a note of milk, and you get it. The milk here is very delicious. It is not nauseating. For me, I have come across a lot of lactonic milky fragrances which were quite nauseating to me, and they turn your stomach, they don't make you feel good. As soon as you spray on your skin or your clothes, you want to wash them off. This one doesn't do that to me at all, although it has the note of milk. Even Bianco Latte doesn't do that to me, and it is very beautifully blended. You get every single note that it has mentioned. You get that milky, it gives me something like white chocolate, like a milky white chocolate with that caramel, with a delicious tonka vanilla, an undertone of musk. It is very beautiful, like gourmand lovers, heaven, as this one has been described, the original Bianco Latte. If you're a gourmand lover, these two are perfect for you. If you don't want to spend your money on Bianco Latte, this is an answered prayer. Taskeen Caramel Cascade, a very beautiful dessert-like caramel, chocolatey, like white chocolate sort of feel, vanilla. The mask is not too prominent, even at the dry down you don't get a heavy mask. However, it peeps through, but it's not the main note. Also, the notes in this one, for example, or in this one in particular, do not compete with each other. You get the caramel, prominent caramel, the supporting notes, which are the tonka, the marks, the honey, and all those good notes in this one. They are not competing with each other, so we are not competing with each other. So you don't get one overshadowing or overpowering the other. They all blend seamlessly. They are beautiful. There is nothing Middle Eastern about this one. Paris Corner didn't add any touch of their own to it. They gave us like a copy and paste sort of vibe. They copied like to the T. They didn't change anything. They didn't add anything. They didn't subtract anything. It was like Bianco Latte, copy and paste, and we have Caramel Cascade by Paris Corner. It is very beautiful, dessert like. The only difference I find between this one and Bianco Latte is the fact that this one doesn't really fill up a room, I only have a 1 ml of Bianco Latte, so I'll not be able to say, okay, I've wore it like, through and through and it's lasted and projected. But people who own bottles actually say they fill up a room and, that kind of, beast mode. However, this one is not beast mode, at least not yet, at least not yet, because it's quite early. I've had it for just like 2 days, so it's quite early. I'm trying to test it. However, it lasts. It's really, do last on your skin and then on clothes. On skin, it's lasted me at least 9 hours. I think I had it on for about 9 hours before I took my bath, so it's lasted even on skin for 9 hours. It had the stay power, it's like a super stay. It has that sort of super stay power. It doesn't really, it's not mellow, it's not mellow, but it's not like room filling. However, it leaves this sillage. As soon as you enter into a room, or you're in close proximity with people, they can smell you. But it's not beast mode. It's also not timid. It's not timid, it's not shy. I would personally consider this one as moderate to high projection, but it's not like beast mode, room filling, everybody turning their heads to look who is around. At least for now, that is not how this one is. However, it has a presence. As soon as you walk into a room and you're in close proximity, people are going to smell you. It is not screechy. It doesn't have any Middle Eastern twist to it. It's very Western in nature. Absolutely delightful. It smells like a dessert. So for people who really want to try Bianco Latte, but it's quite out of their price point, this is the answer. This is the answered prayer that Paris Corner has given us. It's a very beautiful one. Personally, I think this one is blind buy worthy. I don't think there's anything complicated or so hard to swallow about this one. It's quite a simple one. If you are into gourmand caramel scent, I'm sure you might have come across something similar to this one, when it comes to the scent profile. It is a very beautiful one, so I would highly recommend this as a blind buy safe fragrance. It is quite an affordable one too, so wherever you are, if it's not sold out and you want to grab a bottle, I would say I will highly second you buying a bottle of Paris Corner Taskeen Caramel Cascade. I've seen the other sisters, the original Taskeen, the original Taskeen Marina, which I was intrigued by them, but I never pulled the trigger to get any of them. However, when I saw this one, I was like, I needed to grab it, and I'm so glad I waited for this one. However, I've heard so many great things about the others too. I've also tried the Taskeen Marina, which is beautiful, but I never felt the need to add it to my collection. However, this one is a must-have if you are into gourmand caramel, sweet, lactonic, milky, honey. The honey here is also not sharp. It's not animalic. It is not too much. They are all seamlessly blended beautifully, and it's quite early days. I've had it for just a couple of days. I'll wear it more, then leave it to macerate and update my audience about Taskeen Caramel Cascade. And that is all I have about this for you, and I hope this video found you well. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in my next one. Take care. Bye bye.